There are situations when our smartphones are offline. For instance, we deliberately go offline because we want to escape the stress of social media, WhatsApp messages, news, or even work emails. The key word here is digital detox. However, it is not uncommon to encounter situations where we are offline not by choice. There are still places untouched by the enlightening hands of the internet. If you and your Android device end up in one of these dark places, you may feel cut off from the rest of the world. Don't panic, the solution is simple. My name's JM from Mobile G, and here are the 10 best offline Android games for you to check out, recently updated with new recommendations for you to try. At number 10, Tappy Wings. This is an offline game where you need to help the little firefly search for its family by tapping the screen away from obstacles such as hitting rocks, insects eating plants, and enemies like other insects he will encounter along his journey. You will have to choose from dozens of products to spend the gold you have collected when you get to the shop. Number 9. Woven Pocket Edition. The world of Woven is filled with obstacles and challenges. You will have to find blueprints of animals to modify Stuffy's shape and abilities. Elephant legs may be strong, but rabbit legs can jump. For every situation there is something that fits. Keep an eye out for hidden paths while exploring the secrets that reveal the forgotten history of the world.
High as tall towers, in search of life, in search of color, and mostly in search of...
Number 8. Police Patrol Simulator. Police Patrol Simulator is a large open-world game without loading screens or limits. You must join the police force and help restore order by patrolling around and customizing your cars with different handling and characteristics. Progress through the ranks by chasing reckless drivers that have taken over the streets. Number 7. The Wild Darkness. Wild Darkness is a survival game where you have been summoned to another world against your will. In this game, everything on screen is foreign to your character. You must find food for yourself and be cautious of monsters that emerge at night. The game is over if you let your guard down. It requires patience and focus, but the game is fun and challenging. Number 6. Pro League Soccer. Pro League Soccer has a 360-degree flexibility of movement with fluent controls and character physics. It feels like you're playing a real soccer game with directional passes and shots by throwing curvilinear shots with improved ball physics. You can play against compelling and tiring, realistic artificial intelligence modes. Number 5. Survival and Craft. Survival and Craft is a survival game in the middle of the ocean. The main goal of the game is to hold out as long as possible alive, and for this you need to make crafting and building, gather resources, improve the raft and build a shelter right on the raft itself. Don't forget that thirst and hunger are not the only danger. Make sure that the shark attack does not destroy your plans for survival. Number 4. Vikings Valhalla Saga. Valhalla Saga is a role-playing game from the book set roughly 100 years after the events depicted in Vikings, and will include appearances by famous Vikings from history. Sigurd Ring, Ivar Ragnarsson, Björn Ironside and Ragnar. These men and women will blaze new paths as they fight for survival in an ever-changing and evolving Europe. Number 3. The Return, Forbidden Throne. The Return Forbidden Throne is a game where you'll find yourself melting in a stylized Burmese fantasy world while following a brand new storyline, where you will be facing lots of cursed corpses and other original Burmese game characters. Be the prince of humanity and step into a world filled with fascinating characters and plots. Number 2. PHOBOS 2089. PHOBOS 2089 is a third-person action game in which you can play as a soldier and explore realistic maps with fantastic 3D graphics. and see if you can become the best soldier in the army. As you complete tasks in the game, you'll progress through the storyline. From the main menu, you can choose to combine various weapons against the enemy. Number 1. Project Racer. Project Racer is like Real Racing 3 and 4 is a motorsports racing game that is so fundamentally different from its immediate forerunners it's bordering on unrecognizable. It abandons the sim racing sensibilities and adopts a radically different driving feel, and a new career mode mostly made up of snack-sized racing and driving challenges. Alright, that's all for today's video. Please let us know if your game is not listed here. Write it down in the comment section below so we may add that on the next video. Thanks for watching.